Darebin is home to diverse public artworks. Some are adored, some controversial, but they have the power to uplift the people who walk by them every day.
Walking through All Nations Park on Wurundjeri land, searching for art in Darebin. I'm Jane Bailey, and I'm a theatre maker and song maker and actor, singer and teaching artist. I live in Darebin on Wurundjeri Woiwurrung land in Thornbury, and I've lived here for 30 years.
Jane worked with Darebin Council on a unique project to showcase public arts.
The All Nations Artwork Hunt is a guided audio walk through All Nations Park, and it's designed for children and families, and it encourages people to focus on their senses, so not just what you see but what you hear and what you might smell or touch along the way. So thinking about things like listening to birds and noticing the differences between different trees as you're then guided down this path or that path to discover the next of 10 artworks. Under the tall eucalyptus trees, you're looking for 4 wooden poles with painted designs and 12 red gum stepping stones on the ground. Together they make Meeting Place. This is a known meeting place for the Aboriginal community. This artwork by Wendy Watchera-Berwick was made by Kathy Adams and Urban Colours. Look around. What else can you see? What can you hear? Are there birds in the treetops? Imagine being here before there were brick buildings, before there were cars. Can you hear the leaves blowing in the breeze? I don't really have a favourite, but I do have some really precious memories of taking my kids to the park when they were young, and when they were a certain height, they really loved Iriana Kanalopoulos' mosaic, which are these small mounds with mosaic tiles on the top, and they have photographs from the past, but also images of little pictures drawn by kids, and my kids were really drawn to those. So they're rather special memories. For me, public art can not just connect us to each other and to ideas, but they can shift our mood. And it's something I'm very grateful for. I love the way there are so many public art works in Darebin. The St George's Road Koori mural is a really powerful work, and every time I go past that one, it just places me back into the history of this place.
My name is Tonya Composto, and I'm an illustrator and graphic designer, and I live in the city of Darebin. I mostly illustrate for promotion, advertising, editorials, a little bit of children's work, and I've done 4 murals in the city of Darebin. I work under the name Lemon Chicken Por Favor. Most of my artwork, I draw very much from ancient Egyptian art to ancient South American art, and also looking at Roman art as well, and I sort of tend to fuse that all together and add my own sort of retro spin on it. I went searching for a wall and found one in Fairfield. That was the first one that I created, and I think it was the attraction of actually creating something really big. Thankfully, it was a house owner whose wall backed onto a car park, and I saw her one day. So I knocked on her door and I said, I really want to paint your wall. And she was over the moon about it. And and it sort of just went on from there. She really didn't give me any specifications. She let me do what I want. I think the only thing she asked for was she would like something with wings. I see it often and I'm not sick of it. Usually with a lot of work, I can't bear to look at it ever again. And but with this one, I'm always looking at it, thinking, the time that I worked on it. Public art is really, really important within the community. I think it creates a sense of belonging within the citizens, but also it's just cool. It really brings a coolness to a suburb. There's a lot of people out there who aren't into art, who work their day-to-day jobs and look after kids and don't have time for art, but the community really appreciates the artwork being in their neighbourhood. Within Darebin, it's really made it the groovy place that people really want to be.
It's not only official pieces that make the community great. The Goldhead Cult is an anonymous artist or artists who have installed gorilla statues under the cover of darkness.
It all began when the Goldhead 1 was installed at All Nations Park in Northcote. However, it was tipped over by vandals. So months later, the Goldhead was reinstated at All Nations Park by the council, and it was accompanied by a plaque. The Goldhead Cult insisted that the statue be auctioned and for all proceeds to go to charity. Anonymity is important when making unauthorised artworks to avoid prosecution and to allow the artwork to speak for itself. The artist's identity and intention shouldn't speak for the artwork. Artwork that is divisive is successful, particularly if it engages people in civic life. The Fido dog that was installed in Fairfield was heatedly disliked by some when it was newly installed. However, now it's considered an icon.
The arts and creativity are really embraced here, so we are kind of spoilt for choice in terms of opportunities for lots of artists who live and work here, and the public art is really a part of that.
Probably about 3 times a week I'll get photographs sent to me from strangers through Instagram. Photos of themselves or their children in front of my mural. People sending me their comments, which is really sweet. Mural artwork, I think, impacts the community quite a bit. It makes the place really cool. It's the place people want to be.